First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Detroit Lions.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned. As that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. A good run there. First down, and leave him with a 2nd and 2.
He's brought down by Tre'Davious
You
White.
often say that sort of opens
It's a gain of 8.
Now 2nd
Brings
and
up
short.
2nd and 2.
Early shot here
at the 43-yard line.
Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Now inside the 25. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 56 yards. And the Lions need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the lead. Extra point.
Makes the score Lions 7.
It's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's
the Bills take over 1st and 10.
Come out to
at
the
their own
20-yard
20-yard
line.
line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They start the drive with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately to the line of scrimmage.
Aiden Hutchinson
Taken
on the
down
tackle.
play by Aiden Hutchinson.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 on that one.
And the Bills first down.
What an intelligent play.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter runs.
A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Cook. And he stopped the
ball carrier.
Runs a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Allen. And this pass broken.
It's now.
That's exactly what defense is talking about. You got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's incomplete.
Intended for Dalton Kincaid. Incomplete.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
We're good. We're good. Like 20, 11, 11. Chester. Hold on. Check. What's that?
To throw is gone. And he'll be hit as he releases it. The outfall incomplete.
Intended for Jamison
That was
Williams.
nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10.
Hurling. Cut. Like DC. What's that?
Goff now looking to throw. A little short pass here taken in by LaPorta. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 26 and a first yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well.
Brought down right
Joby
at the
there to
line
make
of
the
scrimmage.
tackle.
No gain on the
Brandon,
play.
one thing about blitzes,
2nd and 10.
they really confuse
at the Bills'
offensive linemen at
19-yard
times. And
line.
what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Value 3.
Here's 2nd and 10.
We go to the Maverick roll. Shell. Turbo.
There's goal.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Lions
7-0
first down.
on EA Sports.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Not. 180. Turbo set. Turbo set.
Gibbs. Diving for the end zone. Touchdown. Strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking. You just have to love watching the way he creates space down in the goal line.
14.
And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one going
The
to
Bills
hop
take
into
over
the end
1st
zone,
and 10
and it'll come out
at their own
to the
20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you looking at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay
The tackle
positive.
made at the
At the
24-yard
same
line.
time, you're wondering how
A
are we
gain of
going to move
4.
the football?
It's now
What do we have on
2nd
this
and
play
6.
sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. Make you feeling okay.
A 7-yard gain.
Josh Allen, very
That's
athletic
good
at
for
6'5",
Bills.
showing the
First
versatility,
down.
picking up the first on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Cook up the gut. It's a 6-yard gain. That gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They run it again with Cook. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield.
It's a gain of
and
16
down to the 47.
yards. And the Bills
use the first of their timeouts.
A gain of 16 yards.
Step aside.
And the Bills
I'm
first
okay with the
down.
call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
It's a loss of a
He
yard.
was unable to
Brings
shake
up
free
second
there, and
and
they cover
11
him for a loss of
at
a
the
yard.
48-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. It's caught. Kincaid with it. Crossover out of bounds.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's
23
another
yards
Bills
to pick up there.
first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First down. Here's the run. They get him to the ground.
James
Cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5
He's
or
brought
6.
down at the 20-yard line.
Lions now
A
going to
gain
use
of
the
5
second of their
brings up
timeouts.
second and 5.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. Williams in the end zone for the touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid.
Touchdown
Buffalo.
From
Matt
19
Prater
yards
lining up
away.
for the point after.
And the Bills are back within a score.
The kick is good.
Extra point.
Makes
And
the
that'll make
score
our
Lions
14-7.
14. Bills 7. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no thought of bringing
The
this one
Lions
out.
take
They'll
over
go to
first
the lead.
and
They'll
10
begin at the
at their
35-yard
own
line.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds.
Intended for Jameson Williams.
The throw took it a little too
Incomplete.
far. It's second down.
Maxwell Hairston on
I
the
don't know about
coverage.
you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
Well, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too. Good for you.
I wanted to see you reach out.
Complete to Amon-Ra St.
hands,
Brown. A 2-yard pickup
Now the
makes
Bills
it
are going to
third
use the
and
first
8.
of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
76, 180, turbo, set.
From the gun on third down. Gone. And the Bills are going to get as he goes down.
By Larry Ogunjobi.
Now the Bills will
A
use
loss
the
of 10
second of their
yards.
timeouts
Brings up fourth down.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Jack Fox
On
in
fourth
punt
down,
formation
Jack
for
Fox
the Lions.
on to punt for Detroit. Here's Hardman to return. Nice punt.
Bills take over first and 10
to get back 11
at their
yards.
own 25-yard
Bills will
line.
take over the football with a first and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill for a game. And at least one practice
It's a
each
gain of
week.
23 yards.
Minute left. More than
That's
enough
good
time to
for
string
the
a few
Bills.
completions together,
First
reach the end
down.
zone, and then make that walk
It's
back
a
to the
gain of
locker room
23
just a little
yards.
more animated.
First down, Buffalo.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Has his man. It's Shakir.
Complete to Khalil Shakir.
That one good for
It's a
7
gain of 8.
yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and a
At
couple.
the 44-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this is caught. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that?
It's a gain of 32 yards.
32 that
And
time.
the Bills first down.
They scored their touchdown earlier, and
First
this had
and
a
10
chance
at
to
the
be
13-yard
another.
line.
This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So the completion gets him just a yard.
Complete to number 86,
Gotta give
Dalton
credit where it's
Kincaid.
due. Really nice
He's out of
defense on
bounds
that
at the
play.
12-yard
Pitch and catch
line.
was successful.
1 yard
but not
gain.
any run
Brings
after
up
it.
2nd and
They work
9.
now on 2nd and 9.
Alert, alert, alert!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Shakir holds it in. Now here's the timeout. They're going to get about seconds remaining here in the first half.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Four receivers split out here. It's 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. This is caught for a Bills touchdown. In the final seconds of the first half.
Touchdown,
And the Bills have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
The extra point is good.
Extra point good by
That
Prater.
ties the game
And that is
at
going to tie
14.
our game as we approach halftime.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own
And with just
33-yard
1
line.
second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, 76, 180.
A final shot before break here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
I think they probably just looked at things and said, "Fortunately, this is a tie game. No need to panic.
It's a
no need
gain
to
of
change
14
a whole lot.
yards.
We didn't play anything close to our
That's
best
good
in the
for
first
Bills.
half. So
First
we're
down.
1-1 for the Gipper. Let's just go out and
First
play our
and
best
10 at the
football and win one
34-yard
for us.
line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Is that?
A short throw holding by Kincaid. Will go down as a gain of 6.
Complete to Dalton Kincaid.
A few moving pieces on
It's a
that play,
pickup of
'cause
6.
that was an RPO,
Brings up
was it not?
2nd
It
and
was,
4.
but one important
At the
piece
40-yard
that
line.
didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the line can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football back.
It's a gain
They
of
held their
14
ground, held their
yards.
spot, and turned
And
it
the
into a nice
Bills
game.
first
So the
down.
ball moves into Lion territory
First and 10
now.
at
Here's
the
1st and
46-yard
10
line.
at the 46. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Allen's pass.
No gain on the screen
Complete
there.
to number 4, James
As a
Cook.
defense, you're more balanced when you're in
No
zone
gain on
coverage
the
because
play.
you're able to keep your
Brings up
eyes
46-yard line.
Able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Touchdown, Matt Prater lining up for the point after.
46 yards.
The kick is good.
Bills have taken the lead.
Makes the score Bills 21.
For the extra
Lions
point.
14.
The lead is now 21-14.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he brings us out past
The Lions
20
take
to the
over
24.
first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a very relaxing deep breath, don't you think?
Tackle
Because
to the
right now they might
25-yard
start to
line.
feel like they've got
A
to play
gain of a
catch up
yard.
here and start
Brings up
matching them
second
point for
and
point.
9.
But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
76, tell him. Like 20. Is that?
Now gone. Here's a diving catch. 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Whenever you see a
That's
good
good
post
for
route
the
run,
Lions.
they do
First
not
down.
like to let it end without the
First
catch.
and 10 at
Hence,
the
that great
46-yard
diving
line.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Tiger, Tiger. 12, 12, 12. Is that?
Now it's gone. It's St. Brown. Game is inside the
A gain of 26 more yards.
Called for by the
That's another
defense. It's just their
Detroit
first, so 2
Lions.
remaining as they
First
burn
down.
one here in this third
First
quarter.
and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Got it. Wait, 20. Value 3. Value 3. Super. Is that?
Here's Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lions move there. Look like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
12. Is that?
Goff throwing again. And he fires one incomplete.
Intended for
every point
Isaac to
certainly
Slaw.
counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so
Cole
far,
Bishop
you
on
absolutely
the
know
coverage.
they want to finish it with 6
2 for 1.
instead of 3.
Go tonight. Wait, 20. Is that?
Goff. Working the middle of the field, and he's got it incomplete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Right to the right sideline. And it falls
Incomplete on the
incomplete.
throwaway.
A misconnection
It
there.
leads
He's
to
hit on just
second and
50%
10.
of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Shell. Is that?
Gone. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. And we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Wait, 20. Hey, 76. What's up?
Again, Goff. He gets this out of the Gibbs.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
Here in the fourth. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, in the time of this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Ball carrier.
60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Allen going to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Again, it's his sixth catch and a first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
From them here, a tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. That's caught out wide from Cooks. And we're getting out a couple yards shy midfield at the 40.
Complete to Brandon Cooks.
And now defensively they're going to
gain of
burn their
9
first time
brings
out.
up second and
Remember,
1
they get an extra
at
time
their
built in
48-yard
coming up
line.
here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here's second and a yard. Now Allen. They'll check this down to Johnson.
Allen's got nothing complete to Ty Johnson.
That's a nice job defensively
No
to make
gain
sure
on the
everyone
play.
was accounted
Brings up
for.
third
Because
and 1.
you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. Allen.
The defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Who wants it more? This is fourth and a yard. Now Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Intended for Dalton Kincaid.
The Bills drive stalls out on fourth down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
First and 10. Here's Gibbs. And he'll manage to pick up the ball carrier. Second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Here with
Brings up second and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Finds Gibbs on a check down. And the stop here will come out. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And the Lions,
and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he gets forward up the middle of the midfield. Every second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Attack!
Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs.
Crazy to see those short throws
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here now, 3rd down.
Cut! 180! Turbo!
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's going to get it. Let's finish down.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. They'll return this from the 11. He goes nowhere.
Take over 1st and 10
15-yard line.
at their own 15-yard line.
Go, Todd! Attack!
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's to midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him in. Jahmyr's on the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Lions. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game
The
moves
kicker
along.
on for the
Now
extra
Jake
point.
Bates on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Lions will take a 7-0
Makes the
lead.
score Lions 7, Eagles nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before
Will
the 25.
Shipley on the return.
The offense
The
will
Eagles
take
take
over.
over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Barkley.
Big-time play.
It's
for
a gain of
Philly. 35 yards.
And an Eagles
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Jake Elliott for the extra point.
Eagles.
It's up.
His kick is good.
And the Eagles come right
ties
back
the game at 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Williams on the return. And this will work out.
The Lions take over 1st and 10
to the 30-yard
at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He is
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier.
yards behind
Quinyon Mitchell on the tackle.
I can promise you that is
Brought
not
down back
how they
at the
wanted to start
27.
this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Tiger, 14.
The second down throw for Goff. It's incomplete. He did hit the pass
Intended for Jameson Williams.
Before he let it go.
Incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
17. 7. Attack.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike,
Intended
leading
for
up to this
Isaac
game. They said it is so critical for us
Incomplete.
to find success,
Results
especially
in a
on
4th
3rd
down.
down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
By 20. Here we go. 76. 76. 4 down. Attack.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw.
Intended for Jameson Williams. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was wrong.
And not much there.
Saquon Barkley on the carry.
To no good.
Aleem McNeil on the tackle. 1-yard gain
So, from the
brings up
26
2nd
yard
and 9
Here's second
at the
and
26-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one just too far. In front.
Intended for Devontae
Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one just too far. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
They've got it
That's
first
good.
and
For
goal.
Eagles, first down.
Here's Barkley. And he'll punch forward to
Saquon
the 2.
Barkley, the ball
Sitting
carrier.
at second and
Brought
goal.
down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up
A little
second
closer.
and goal.
Here's second and goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Great.
That's holding at the 2. And he'll take it on. Right up to Terra. Touchdown, Eagles.
Eagles.
Here's
Jake Elliott on for the point
extra
after.
He's
The
got
kick
it.
is
and
good.
the Eagles will move out to
Makes
a
the score
14-7
Eagles
lead.
14. Lions
We
7.
are through one. 14-7 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
So following the
Philadelphia.
score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the
Sione
29-yard
Vaki
line.
on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the ball carrier.
Forward for a
The
gain
tackle
of
by
4.
Jordan Davis. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 34-yard
At the
line.
34-yard
Here's second
line.
down and 5.
That.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He's got room to the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he will jump in.
Touchdown, Lions.
His second touchdown
The kicker
of this
on
first
for the
half.
point after.
Bates.
The kick is good. That ties the
And the
game
Lions
at
will tie things
14.
up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse.
Devontae Smith on the return.
The 23.
The Eagles take over first and 10
They take over.
at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley who's on the ground. The hole closes
Barkley,
quickly.
the Eagles
They'll
ball
pick up
carrier.
about 3.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6. They'll run to the right here with Barkley. And he'll get
Saquon
maybe a
Barkley
yard.
on the carry.
Aiden Hutchinson
Aiden Hutchinson on the tackle.
in on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
On third down, here's Hurts. Rolling right. He'll try and push it out on the ground.
Jalen
He's there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing
It's
there.
a gain of
Tuck it
8.
and head for the
And
sticks.
an Eagles
He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact.
First and 10
The
at
biggest
the
thing is to keep
36-yard
the ball.
line.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Hurts now. Incomplete. The defender right
Intended
there to
for
make the play.
Saquon Barkley.
And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
63. Set.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Malik Robertson. He's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has
The
given his
second
guys
down pass.
first and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10
Go,
at the 13-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown. What a pass he is putting together. That's his third touchdown.
His
see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. There is Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20
Will
before he
Shipley
brought down
on the return.
of the
The Eagles
25.
take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he will push past the 25
Number
to the
26,
26 yard
Saquon
line.
Barkley, the ball
DJ
carrier.
Reed brings
DJ
him down.
Reed on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings
They
up
face
second
down
and 7 at the 26-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down. And he's able to get it up to the 37-yard
A
line.
gain of 10 yards.
And these are the
That's
explosive
good.
runs that
Eagles
open everything up. There's all this
down.
conversation about the value of
It's
the
a
run
gain of
game. When
10.
you take a look at the best
First
running
down,
teams, Mike,
Philadelphia.
it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate
Intended
big
for
plays on the
Devontae
ground,
Smith.
it makes
Incomplete.
everything so much more difficult.
Brings up second and 10.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Hurts to throw. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And they go big to a gain of just a couple.
A
And
2-yard
sets up
pickup
third
makes
down.
it third and
The
8.
Lions call their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On third down, it's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the
A gain
conversion
of
on
19
third down.
yards. And an
They'll go up here,
Eagles
first
down.
and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
To the
line.
air again. Hurts. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone.
It's a gain of 30.
Inside the 15.
That's another Eagles
Still get a first down at the 1.
A gain of
First
30.
and 10. They go
First
from
down,
the
Eagles.
11. That's to the end zone. That's incomplete.
Intended for Saquon Barkley. Incomplete.
It'll be
It's now
second down.
and 10.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he is Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown
Eagles.
earlier. This time he takes it
The
in
kick is
on the
good.
ground.
That ties the game at
You hear
21
coaches, you hear
apiece.
commentators, everybody talks about that middle
Jake
four,
Elliott
the
to kick
final 2
off
minutes
for
of the second
Philadelphia.
quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Sione Barkley on the return.
35-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
It's first and 10. From the gun, it's gone. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time
Intended
remaining.
for Jamison
Time for one more
Williams.
snap here in this first
Incomplete.
half.
Sidney
Really
Brown
nice job
on the
there of not only
coverage.
tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that ticket.
That'll be caught. It's Jameer Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Could not for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here is Shipley on the return. This is reverse. And
Devontae
will
Smith
begin
on the return.
the 30-yard
The
line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Delta.
They fake the give. Now it's Hurts.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
And
20.
it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play
down.
to begin this drive.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagle first down.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Herbie Joseph
These are
on the
body
stop.
blows on any defense.
It's a gain
This
of
quarterback
9.
has the
Brings
ability
up
to make
second
guys miss
and a yard.
and do a lot of
At
damage
the
in the run
20-yard
game.
line.
And that's a nice pickup there.
There he goes again. And he will have the
Jalen
first down. Not a
Hurts.
huge run, but enough
A gain
to
of
move the
3
chains.
yards. That's
Sometimes,
another
Mike, the best
Eagles
plan
first
is also
down.
the simplest plan. And for
A
this
gain of
team,
3 on the
just
play.
snap the ball to your quarterback,
First down,
let him find some
Philadelphia.
daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And that one
Saquon
shut down
Barkley
pretty
with the
quickly.
ball
He'll get
carrier.
back to the line of scrimmage.
Alexander on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
It is
At the
second and
Lions'
9.
17-yard line.
Hey, 70. Don't touch it.
Throwing is Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him.
Intended for
Incomplete.
Glenn Calcaterra.
To body him up
Incomplete.
and set up a
It's now
third
third
down.
down and 9 yards to go.
Hey. Very good.
On the handoff, here's Barkley. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First
A gain of
and
9
goal.
yards.
Good, nice
And
play
an
call there that
Eagles
time. I think early
first
on, the
down.
quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this
First
is a
and
light
goal
box. We got to
at
take
the
advantage of
7-yard
it.
line.
They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
This time the slide becomes a
Barkley
little more
again, the ball
difficult. They're
carrier.
stop him right
DJ
at the line
Reader
of
brought
scrimmage.
him down. It's a gain of
They
a
need
yard.
6 for the touchdown.
Brings up second and goal.
And goal.
At the 6-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. Take it in, right side.
Hurts
Five
pass.
yards.
Complete to
The
number
indicator
88.
here,
Dallas
what you're
Goddard.
hoping for, Mike, is that the defense
A gain
can't
of 1
react
yard
quickly
on the
enough
play.
because the ball's
It's
coming
now
out so
third
high.
and
They knew
goal.
it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. And they cash it in on 3rd and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion. The 2-point conversion is successful and makes the score Eagles 29, Lions 21.
So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. Good return as he takes it up.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Run it to the right here.
Jalen Carter on the tackle.
Back to the line of
A
scrimmage.
loss of
and
a
that's
yard.
all.
Brings up second
Well,
and
they're trying
11
to get the run game
at
started
the
here early
32-yard
on this
line.
drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, go. And he's going to be brought
gain of
down
15
up
yards.
the 45.
That's good. For the
Fresh set of
Lions,
downs to work with.
first down.
It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Black 20. Attack.
They'll run with Gibbs. He'll be
Jameer
stripped
Gibbs,
up
the ball
at the
carrier.
line of scrimmage.
He was taken down
This play
behind
here,
the line
Mike,
of
is just
scrimmage.
all about the
It's a
get-off
loss
of
of
the
a
defensive
yard.
line. Watch
Brings
how
up
fast
second
they go when
and
that
11
ball is snapped.
at the
Nowhere for this
46-yard
running back
line.
except to go down for a loss.
Now, on second and long.
Here goes tonight. Maverick 180. Attack.
They'll drop to throw.
A gain of 26 yards.
Inside the
And the
30-yard line.
Lions, first down.
Plenty of time. All three timeouts
First and
left.
10 at the 28-yard
First and
line.
10. And now on second and pretty
Jameer
quickly,
Gibbs, the
they
ball
get to the
carrier.
line of scrimmage.
He was
Nothing
brought
more.
down at the 28-yard line. 1 yard gain.
They'll come up for
Brings up second and 9.
11. Tiger. Tiger. Attack.
Here's Goff. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing
Intended
around.
for Isaac
But it
Tesla.
falls incomplete. Isaac
Cooper
Tesla was the
DeJean
intended
on the
target.
coverage.
And it's going to be third down.
Here we go. 180. 14. 14. Maverick wall. Louis. Turbo.
And he's taken down.
A big loss on
And
the
it's a
play.
big-time
Brings up
sack by
fourth
the
down.
defense. But, Mike, you just can't take these sacks if you're the quarterback. End-of-game situations. You're trying to make something happen and come from behind. You have to understand throwaways. I don't care if you have to put the ball in harm's way. You have to take a little bit more chances with these negative sacks.
Intended for Jameson Williams.
Really make this into the
Incomplete.
hole thrown out.
Turnover on downs.
Check the Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain
This
of
is the
15
element
yards.
to the position that this guy brings
That's
that's
good.
just so
For the
unique
Eagles,
across the league.
first down.
Not only the speed, but his ability
First
to
and 10
operate
at
in
the
the open field as
42-yard
a
line.
runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
That's long
The field
enough,
goal
and
is
it's
good.
On target from long range. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taking it. Just shy of midfield.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Let's go now. Panthers ready.
Daniels quick to Debo. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
32 yards.
A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 32 yards.
32. And the Washington first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Swung to the front.
Daniels
Brought down. A gain of 6 on first down.
18 Cardinal.
It's a
18
gain of
Cardinal.
7. Brings up second and 3.
Daniel.
14 yards.
To McCoy, they connect again. He's into the end zone. What a start. Harry McCoy. Touchdown, Washington. Moody's exit
Is good.
is good. The Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Eagles nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Hank Bigsby. Now, opening past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 2
He is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Great. Don't go.
Here's Barkley. He's taken down the first shot at midfield.
Barkley.
They get 11.
It's a gain of 11.
First down.
And an Eagles.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that
down.
we were going to see a lot of this guy,
First
and we
and
knew
10
we'd see a
at the
lot of him
48-yard
early.
line.
And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing.
Once again, he'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's across midfield to the
From the
48-yard line.
Here's
A gain of
second
4.
down
It's
and
now
6.
2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap now Hurts. They'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Here's first and 10.
For an Eagles first down.
Great.
Now Barkley.
A gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. It's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs. But with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
Great. Set. Nelson.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Washington will take it for first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Fight in. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he crumbles his way into the end zone. Eagles recovered. And a great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stopping with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off
following the
for
score,
Philadelphia.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Warrior 70. Red.
On first down, Daniel. And he'll just get through this. Smart play with the throw line, and that'll set up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On second down, it's Daniel. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that ball ran in too far. Is it too wide?
Intended for Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one.
Brings up a third down.
Third down coming
and
up.
10 yards to go.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
On third down, he'll throw with Daniel. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
Jackson.
Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
Daniels back.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street and run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slide set to get this one going. Off we go from South Philly. Bigsby to return it. And he will get short shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
King, Phil King, Phil King. Great, set. No touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a big run. He gets forward for 9
He was
on the first play of the game.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
No touch.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Heavy setup now. There's the 40 with that one. Call it a gain of 13.
On the play.
Good for an Eagles first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
No touch, sir. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
No touch.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That one's down the field, but
Intended for A.J.
incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time.
Third down and
Now
long.
it's going to be third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Alpha. No touch.
Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete. Don Dodson was the intended receiver there.
Incomplete.
And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
What a call on this
63,
opening
63,
drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's incomplete. Gary.
Intended for A.J. Brown.
Does not work out. And it
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And he shows up his strong legs right through one tackle.
He was brought down by Sidney Brown.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Again, and that'll be a gain of 2. The first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the ground, this is Mowing. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken back.
17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second down.
They need 7.
Kevin Pirates, ready, go!
From the gun, here's Ward. Tony Pollard. And there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 11.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
18 Rattler.
In motion, Okonkwo.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. He goes down. That should be the final play of this first quarter.
2 yards.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Trap 60.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Clark to his right, and he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Okay, break.
3rd and goal.
18. Let's go. 70 Timber, 19 Lion. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw is Ward. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
kick is good. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
For Tennessee.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. The return team going to let that one
The
go.
Eagles
It'll
take
go
over
through the end
1st
zone.
and 10.
It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No touch, touch.
On the ground, Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be dropped down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's good for an Eagles.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the quarterback.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Kevin Winstead. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Titans' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5.
Great, set. On anyone, Delta.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Great, set.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Great, set. On anyone, yeah. Delta.
Operating from the gun. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sacked by Cedric
The defensive
Gray.
coaches,
A
they
big loss
preach
on the
all
play.
week, Mike. They
Brings
have
up
to have
4th down.
relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to play. That's going to be incomplete. They found some on 4th and long. It's a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
He's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20.
Yards.
That's good for 27.
First
and a
down.
first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on Smith. So the Eagles will use their first time out here.
Brings up 2nd and
They'll get
11
together prior
at
to
the
the
Eagles'
2nd down
18-yard
play.
line.
Cougar 19. Go.
He'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. It's third down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
And it's third down.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
It's
Really
a
nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Come on, set. Bronco,
Pollard trying to push the pass. He's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts.
Leads to second
And they'll stop
and
it
goal
just over a
at the
minute remaining
2-yard line.
in this first half. Now here's second and goal.
Alert! Alert! Here we go. Panther streak.
Again, they try Pollard. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's third down and goal.
Ready? Set. Dragon 60.
In motion, Okonkwo.
Ready?
Now Ward on third and goal. That one is in the back of the end zone. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown, Tennessee. Joey Sly on now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Titans are out to a 10-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return
The
this
Eagles
one
take over
through
first
the
and
end zone
10
for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Let's get it. Dre, set. Hey.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time.
At the 35-yard line.
It's second down. Here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air. And incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining.
A.J. Brown.
For one more snap here in this first half.
Kevin Winston there
And this
defensively.
offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only score points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Red. Go.
Opening carry of the game for T.J. Speed.
Number 2, T.J. Speed.
You want to run it on 1st down. A chain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go. Ball up, 70, trap 50, trap 60.
They'll stay on the ground with speed. They'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one.
13
It's a
yards on the
pickup
play.
of 13 yards.
The Titans,
1st down for Tennessee.
We've
First
seen
and
this
10
trend
at the
throughout the league,
42-yard
Mike.
line.
Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
19 tight. Ready, right?
Now, 1st down throws for Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball is arriving. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
It is Boyd back at the 37-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, 60, 70 Rangers, 7.
Now, it's Ward. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in and they're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it
their own 15-yard
inside the 20.
line.
Hey, easy, 63, 6. Anyway, up. No time.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Here's Pittsfield. Inside the 30. And they won't get the lead all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Eagles.
Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out of this series great with the right answer for the touchdown.
Makes the
And Mike,
score
the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Lions. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st down, it's Ward. And he's been taken down right at midfield.
15 yards.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with a catch and a 1st down in this spot.
15. And the Titans first
60
down.
Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
The slot man in motion right. Ward going to tap this one forward.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. He was brought down by Sidney Brown. The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of that field. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to 25.
7.
And it's third down.
19, 18. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon. Trap 50. Ready, ready.
Again, it's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession.
Ward's pass.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, 180. Easy, 63, back. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
24 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
36-yard line.
Tiger Hornet. Good. Delta.
A first down throw for Hurts. He's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
No touch it. 180 with it. Alpha. Crowd left Yeti. Go Silver, ready? Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Third down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down by 3 yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up the first down.
Gonna lose a yard.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up
2
second
minutes
and
remaining
goal
in the
at the
4th quarter.
11-yard line.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and goal.
No touch it. 73. Hey, Silver. No touch.
They'll drop to throw. Taken in by Goddard. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go. Coming up with 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
When you
goal.
put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Don't touch that. Man. Don't touch.
To throw, Hurts. Moving left. Looking forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. Hurts. And that is incomplete. And every chance he took it there with the trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Well, on one side of the field, this coach is saying, no, guys, we are not here to play for a tie. We're going to take the lead. But what a job by this defense. They had other ideas. They keep it out of the end zone for a huge spot.
And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line. So the Eagles use their first timeout here. Again, it was just under 90 seconds remaining.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They can't do when their team needed them the most.
Just a short game. There's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Go! Ready?
They'll run. He'll get it up 5. The 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31.
The Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Talk things over before they're down.
On the set. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
That is complete. Past the 40. To the 20. And he will chip D10. Touchdown,
Titans.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown. That makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Eagles 7. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Bigsby to return it. They'll get this up past the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Blocking up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd
and 10
down.
at the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for
He was looking for A.J.
A.J.
Brown that time.
Incomplete.
And it'll
Brings
be
up
3rd
a
down.
3rd down and 10
We all
yards
know
to
the
go.
running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And Well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barker. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
That one too far. It was to be brought in. Incomplete. Trying to hook up with Tajay Spears coming out of the backfield. That's
on the coverage defensively.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
79 Broncos. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That one complete. It's Mullins. This is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Lining up for the point after.
Slide
His
just the
kick
foot
is good.
and good. And the
Makes the
Titans
score
up their lead.
24.
It's now 24-7.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
'63. Crown left Yeti. No touch. No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3.
On the
It's
carry.
2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
No touch. No touch.
Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.